Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Joe CP back here again with another video, and today I'm playing my donator, the Wells Fargo Players Lounge, the guy that has so much money he doesn't know what to do with it, so he goes ahead and donates to me. If you guys want to go ahead and play him, I think his GT is Swag. You heard me. I don't know exactly what his Players Lounge name is. I think it's Tony Tone. So if you guys want to go ahead and play him, clearly you're going to have to spot him, or if you guys are guys are good at finessing, you can go ahead and play them without the spot. But there's another $150 game, this time me spotting 17 again. You guys saw what I did with the Jaguars, so we banned the Jaguars off the face of the earth. I'm not allowed to use the Jaguars in any other game I'm allowed to play ever. It doesn't even matter if I'm playing him. Any game that this guy watches, because of what I did with the Jaguars, I'm not allowed to use the Jaguars. If I say Jaguars around this dude, I would literally be arrested. So you guys saw that game. You guys haven't already, go ahead and check that out. So this game, I'm using the Kansas City Chiefs again. The slow linebackers, the okay offense, Alex Smith with the noodle arm. So usually I put in Patty Mahomes, and the O-line that's fucking awful that can't stop a loofah from getting a block shed. So as you guys can see, I'm coming down the wing stack again, trying to do as much as I possibly can. 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line. And the thing I like about this wing stacker is it's so versatile. It has some good pass plays. It has some good run plays. I can do a lot of different stuff with it. So that's why I like it so much. As you guys can see, I'm trying to go with the beater. I'm going to go deep. Alex Smith is looking for Tyreek Hill. We've seen this all this year and last year, and I hit him deep with the Tyreek Hill touchdown, and now I'm up 7-0. So I'm feeling comfortable. Just scored in the first minute, and it's going to be a long game because it's 5-minute quarters. So I know this guy's already freaking out since I'm up 2-0, and I mean, he needs as much money as he possibly can, or he needs to at least win one game or not. I don't know what I was doing with this face cam. Sorry about that. That's going to distract anybody. I don't know what I was doing. But first down and 10, he gets ball at the 23-yard line, and he's going to come out in some new stuff. He comes out in the I-form with Derrick Henry. Basically, I'm playing a weekend league game or a salary cap game from last year. I like the Titans in this game. They don't have any 91 zones. If you're playing on Madden, they wouldn't be that bad. Kevin Byard is a ball hawk on all Madden. And then you have Derrick Henry, who's a goon, and Marcus Mariota, who in at least regs is way better than his Frost court, who overthrows a lot of stuff. The only thing about the Titans is that they don't have amazing receivers. They have lackluster receivers. But the thing about this year is you really don't need receivers. I mean, if anything, all you got to do is really run the ball, and all they have to do is block. You know what I mean? Like, you only have to throw a couple of drags this game. Or just in general, a lot of people just don't go ahead and deep bomb. In other Maddens, you would need 96 route running, 91 speed, 94 speed, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? For deep bombs, for the motion glitch in Madden 15, just all together. But now it's like you don't need any of those guys. You kind of just need people that can run block and people that have a little bit of speed to get away, maybe if they're manning up. But for the most part, it's going to be a lot of running and a lot of drags. So the Titans aren't that bad this year. 3rd down 2, he comes on wild again, hits the same exact drag. I don't know what I'm doing, not making any adjustment to it. I need to go back with the exact same stuff that I was doing last game. Another thing that I didn't like about the Chiefs is even if they had 91 zone, Daniel Sorensen was not getting animation no matter what. So he was throwing at my free safety. I think it was just a lack of speed, and he wasn't able to go ahead and do what I needed him to do. He takes over Mariota using his legs, and Mariota's going to go ahead and see a free lane down to the 34-yard line. And, I mean, he's moving the ball pretty easily. The Titans look like, his type of team. He's able to run the ball. They have a good O-line. They have Conklin. They have a good center, and they have Luan. So they have good tackles, so I can't get as good as a pass rush, and I can't get the QB containers to work as much. 1st down and 10 at the 34-yard line, goes ahead and motions, and I know he's going to run the Y out, so I gotta hit you in the backfield. I'm sorry. I told you guys for a fact, one thing that I pride myself on is run D. I'm not going to let you just sit here and spam runs and black barber me to touchdowns. If you want to score, you're going to have to pass the ball. You're going to have to dot me. So 2nd and 13 at the 37-yard line, coming near the end of the first quarter. He's in tight slots, and I'm looking. I didn't really see too much with his tight slots, but then Marcus Mariota makes a good play with his legs, and he goes ahead and slides for the 1st down. Another big thing right here is he's going to be able to take it to the 2nd quarter because there's only 34 seconds left on the game clock. So I was trying to get an incompletion right there, trying to make it a couple more plays in the 1st quarter instead of him being able to take it to the 2nd. And it's small stuff like that that really hurts in a spot game. Those 30 seconds could have been 3-4 more plays if I was able to, for example, make him throw the ball away, or even if I sacked him, I may have caught a timeout. As you guys can see, he goes in and hits the drag to Delaney Walker down to the 6-yard line, and I cannot stop wideout to save my life. I don't know what happened in these games. I don't know what happened, you know what I mean? Maybe it was a little bit of the break. Maybe it was whatever I was drinking, but I went from being able to lock him up to be able to just let him drive down the field. And he's looking like he plays Madden all the time. He's looking like a pro, looking like W's, just spamming double drags and go ahead and dive me down the field. 7-7. So now it's back up to 17. And this is the first time he really has been able to score versus me and been able to drive down the field. Remember last game I shut him out, and the game before he was able to drive, but I felt like not too much. I feel like a lot of his stuff was just dumb shit that I gave up. So 7-7. My fault, guys. 7-7. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. And the big thing here is this drive. I need to score. If I don't score, then I'm in really, really bad territory. And it's basically like the game reset, and he gets ball first, and he gets ball at half. So you guys can see I'm trying to go back to the same exact deep bomb, and it's good defense by him. I don't know if he deep half, but I don't know if he didn't baseline right there, but you guys can see that cornerback did not bite. Second down and 10 at the 23-yard line. I'm in wing stack again, trying to go for the deep bomb again. And I feel like this is where I started to do stuff that was bad. Why would I come out for the deep bomb right here on a second down and 10? I should be running the ball. I was talking about in the first two videos how when I spot people, I like to go back to the same exact offense. I don't deep bomb this much. I feel like I was rushing way too much. And even if so, I have why I didn't have. I could have hit why I didn't hit him in the end. I go ahead and playmaker X up, and I hit him Patty Mahomes with the dot down to the 49-yard line, first down and 10. So I'm feeling okay. At least I got a couple of yards right there instead of making it a 3rd and 17, getting sacked or putting myself in a bad situation there. Then I go ahead and take off with Kareem Hunt. Good block by Tyreek Hill. I'm down the sideline. And that's a touchdown. I get real sticky on him real quick, and now that's what happens when you start running the ball with the pass. You know what I mean? Now I'm kind of unpredictable. I'm throwing them off, and especially since I ran the no huddle, to go from a pass to a run in a game where I'm spotting and the clock is running, that has to be really, really annoying for him to be setting up the pass game or setting up pass defense, and I go ahead and hit him with a run for a touchdown. So 14-7, 25-yard line. I got to lock up as much as I possibly can. And I would say this would be the biggest drive right here. If he scores right here, I'd say the game is over. He gets ball at halftime. We're going to have a limited amount of time. This Madden is really, really hard to score if you're not going to deep bomb. Or it's really hard to get down the field quick if you're not going to deep bomb. So it's gonna be. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a huge job. I gotta lock up because if I can stop him and score right here, we go into halftime only down 3 points. And we've seen this guy choke before. We've seen this guy make his. We've seen him make reads, and it'll get pretty ugly. He tries to take off with Marcus Mariota. I feel like he had it way earlier. Luckily, we get a sack right there. And now it's 3rd down and 8. Huge play in the game. He goes out and runs wide out again. I've been locking it up all game, but this time I get stuck on my fat-ass D tackle, and he gets the first down, and he moves the sticks again. So another big thing right here that's really, really annoying, and a lot of guys wouldn't really recognize it, but he's getting a lot of his first downs on 3rd down, which means basically instead of him getting first down off a first down, which means at least he's driving down the field a lot quicker, he's getting a lot of 3rd down situations where he's running the ball, chewing clock, and being able to pick the first down up at the last moment. This time, 2nd down and 9, he goes ahead and hits the corner route, and that levels concept was killing me. I really couldn't do anything about it, and I'm just letting him drive down the field. It looks like I'm just playing a normal game versus W right now. He's doing whatever he wants. He's dotting me left and right. He's going with the drag left, the drag right. He's catching me off guard. He's quick hiking me. So I'm in a lot of big trouble right now. He takes off Mariota, and we finally get another sack. Allen Bailey working that right tackle. And now it's 3rd down and 13. And with me having no timeouts, if he dots right here in the field goal range, I'm screwed. He'll go ahead and easily take 3. He'll clock everything out. I'll get about 10 seconds left. And then he goes into halftime. Only down on the actual scoreboard, only down 4 points, which means in the spot he's only, he's still up 13 points and he gets ball at halftime. He runs the ball right here, which I feel like was a really passive call. I think he was scared to pass the ball in a long down, but I feel like in that situation, you have to pass the ball, try to dot for a first down, and basically put the game away. Instead, he gives me 1 minute and 9 seconds left, and he doesn't even take the field goal. He comes out and realizes that he can't hit it. So I'm going to try to take this kick right here. Tyreek Hill is a dynamic player in Madden. He has 91 juke and regs, so anything can happen. I try to take the kick there, and it backfires, and instead of letting it bounce, I go down to the 7-yard line. 1st down and 10, we're going to go ahead and scramble with Alex Smith. We're going to pick up 15 yards. We're going to run hurry up. And at this point, I'm just trying to deep bomb. I'm just trying to find something open. You know what I mean? I came out in this 5 wide. Oh, not 5 wide, but I came out in this doubles to find something to get open. Just throw anything. Try to find something. So I go ahead and throw the corner route. Tyreek Hill is not able to get his feet in bounds. And he's down to down to 39 seconds left at the 22-yard line. I'm in the doubles again. And he was running a lot of man coverage, which means I was going to try to beat him in the seams before the end of halftime. And that's what you guys see right here. I come on the 4 verticals. I'm looking for Tyreek Hill in the seams, and luckily he's using it. The block shot on the left gets crazy, but luckily I have in the pocket presence. I hit him with the dotty, go down the middle of the field, no timeouts. So I go ahead and sit at the 1-yard line for a little bit to go ahead and clock. And then I get into the end zone. So I'm only down 3 points. And it goes from him easily being able to, go up 13 points and getting ball at halftime to him being only down 3 points and he gets ball at halftime. But we know that his offense hasn't been that dynamic. So it's a good dot by me right there. You guys didn't see. I saw the guy on the left side. And one big tip. Here's a pro tip for anyone that's playing Madden. You guys are wondering, how do I get my pocket presence better? In situations like that, he got an instant shed. Now, an instant shed or an instant win is when somebody or a D-end is way better than your left tackle, or he just gets lucky and he goes ahead and gets an instant win block shed. That means he's going to get a way better animation, and as you guys can see, he throws it right at my user. Disrespectful. He's lucky that I didn't have anybody like Bar. I would have snagged that shit and took it the other way. But an instant win is basically when the block shit comes in immediately. So when I saw something like that on the left side of the field, as you guys saw on the touchdown, I stepped up to where that left end should be, and I got enough time to be able to go ahead and throw a dot. So that's just some quick pocket presence. I may drop a video on pocket presence if you guys want to go ahead and you guys want something like that. Make sure to drop videos and anything you guys want tip-wise, man. I can bang out any tip that you guys want to. I can help you guys out with your Madden game. I'm here not only to bring the best entertainment, but I'm here to get your Madden game, to where you guys are competing in club series and you guys are competing in your own tournaments, man, and doing whatever you want to do. I'm trying to help the community. I'm trying to grow myself, so make sure, if you guys, I'm trying to grow myself and I want to make you guys grow too as Madden players. So first down and 10, he hits a drag, and he has no timeouts, and he doesn't get out of bounds. We're going to go ahead and take that to the end of the quarter. And now I'm only down 3 points, and he gets the ball at halftime. One stop. And this is the stop that usually, this is the drive usually where my opponent's going to go ahead and crumble. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only down 3 points. It's only a one-possession game. And anytime you lose a three-possession game to a one-possession game, especially in a big game like this for money, it's just going to hurt your confidence 110%. You're going to come out and start second-guessing your reads, trying to force stuff, trying to rush stuff because he's scared that I may be able to score really, really quickly, or I may be able to get a stop and go ahead and go up for a point. So at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and capitalize off that. As you guys can see, I hit him with the strip. Let me get that Derrick Henry, you fucking dummy. First down to 10 at the 30-yard line. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. So 5 seconds in, and I already get the stop that I want. And I'm already in field goal range. So this is already a tied-up game as long as I don't do anything dumb. Second down to 8, I go ahead, come back in the wing stack again, and I'm just trying to pound the ball, trying to see if I can get a big run. If I don't get a big run, then I'll go ahead and take my 3, like I said, and go ahead and lock up. Kareem Hunt bounces to the outside, and he's going to go down to the 16-yard line, and it's first down to 10. Now, this is a normal game, so now I can play this like a normal game. Every single possession, I can blitz normally. I don't have to go crazy with the adjustments, and I can also go ahead and run my offense normally. I can run the ball like I usually do, just create that ground and pound game that I'm known for this year. As you guys can see, I run the 0-1 trap, only get 2 yards, and now it's third down and 3. I run this zone weak. I'm looking, and I find the end zone, so now we're up 4. Kendrick West is going to go ahead and take it into the end zone. And now this is where the dude's really shaking. This is where it's easy to capitalize. I'm going to win this game. We all know I'm going to win this game. He just choked a 17-point lead. I'm feeling comfortable. He hasn't been able to score. He hasn't been able to score since the first possession. You know what I mean? I've stopped him 3 straight drives. I had the fumble, and he also didn't get any points before halftime. I think I stopped him one more time. So I'm feeling real groovy. You know what I mean? So I'm up 21 on the scoreboard, but I'm only up 4 in the spot. So one more stop and score, and I'll be able to go ahead and finish this game off. You already know he's going to come on the tight slots. He's going to come on the the Y out. He's going to try to spam the double drags and do as much as he possibly can. That's what I thought he was going to come out in at least. And then he comes out and pistol bunch tight end. He motions to Marco Murray, which is kind of interesting because I've been blitzing him all game, screaming at him. So for him, the motion is running back out. Kind of confused me. And I go ahead and try to lurk the drag. If I had someone just a little bit faster, that would have been 6 the other way, and it would have been a GG. But now he's running hurry up. So that's another great thing. Even if he scores right here, he's not going to waste a lot of time. He's not going to clock because he's down 4 points, and he has no type of confidence in himself. So, if anything, this is great for me because his team's going to start to get tired. He's going to start throwing routes that he doesn't want to throw, and he's already stuck in a formation. So it feels really, really good not like knowing that I don't have to worry about Y out right now. I don't have to worry about the tight slots. And I go ahead and hit him with the lurk. Last time he wanted to go ahead and hit him with the drag on the left side, so I said, come here, let me go ahead and bait him. I move a little bit to the left, but I jump it right, and Stevie puts on his glasses and throws me the football. So now it's 28-7. I'm only up 4 on the spot at the 42-yard line. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. I'm going to try to capitalize again. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. I'm M1 stack again. He knows either the inside zone, the 0-1 trap, or the cover 3 bomb is coming. I haven't really been running anything else. And he goes ahead and blows up the inside zone. I saw a lot of guys to the left right there. I was thinking about going with the 0-1 trap, but 0-1 trap, a big thing about it is you need a good center, and you need the D tackle not to be nasty, and that's what the Titans have. They have an okay D tackle, but the center for the Chiefs isn't that good. I go ahead and run the power O this time because, again, I don't feel too comfortable with the center, and I know that when you run a power O, my right guard is going to go ahead and double team block that D tackle. The big thing is, I'm going to tell you this. 0-1 trap to me is the best run in the game this year. It's really, really good. Fuck a pitch, fuck a stretch, fuck a dive. 0-1 trap is really, really good because it's so hard to time. It's so hard to blow up. And if you have a good center compared to his D tackle, if you have a good center in general, a really good run block, like for example Will Shields or something, he'll dominate him every single time. So I'll be able to run as much as I possibly want. Third down and 14, I come out, I come out in the ace slot. I'm looking, I can't find anything open. I go ahead and throw the ball away. And I'm not gonna lie, in the games that I've played, all games that I've played against this dude, games that I've played in general, I think that's one of the first or second times I've ever called that play. So that was really, 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 really stupid of me. So now it's going to be 4th and 14 instead of being able to feel comfortable in like a 4th and 6 or 4th and 5 or even a first down if I had called a play that I actually knew. Now I'm putting myself in a really, really bad situation where I'm at midfield. So if I turn it over, it's not like he's getting in his territory. He's almost getting into my territory. And even though he hasn't really been able to move the ball, I should have punched it right here because he's going to go ahead and scream at me and get the ball at the 47-yard line. So that was really, really dumb of me. I mean, if I'll tell you one thing. If you guys want to learn something from me, it's not that. I went for it just because, for whatever reason, I didn't feel confident in my defense, even though I've been locking them up all game. And that third down was really stupid too. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes I do stuff like that. I was trying to lab that PA play out. It looked hell, but it's okay. It's okay. We're good because Ron Parker said, Joel, look, you're a dumbass. You're an idiot. You threw a pick. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get you one back. He throws it right at Ron Parker in free safety. I put him Ron Parker instead of Daniel Sorensen, and he goes ahead and yicks it. And that's going to go ahead and give us a first down at the 31-yard line. And the big thing here is he didn't say no true clock. So if I can take my offense that I like to, my smash mouth, like ground and pound type of offense where I grind down the field the whole entire game. If I can take that into this game right here, if I can clock, run the balls as much as I possibly can, go ahead and waste time and give them the ball back up like 2 possessions with like 2-3 minutes left, then I'll be good to go. Did I do that? No, I did not do that. Reason being is because I'm labbing like an idiot right now. I've never ran the zone week on that ace slot. I've never ran that PA play, and for whatever reason, I think in a big game like this, because the guy is in a bag right now, that I'm going to go ahead and lab some dumb shit. 2nd and 1 after the zone week that was effective. I'm going to go ahead and run the zone week again. I'm going to get block shedded and hit in the backfield and make it a 3rd down and like 4. So now I went from really just doing whatever I want, in the wing stack, in the stretch, out of ace. I could have done that. There's so many different runs in this book, and instead I try to come out in this and I try to lab, and it was really, really dumb. So I come out in double post on 3rd down and 3. This is a play that I actually run. This is the only play that I run out of ace slot. So I'm basically just going to see if I can go ahead and get them off sides, and I don't. So now I made it, instead of a 3rd and 3, a 3rd and 8. So I went from manageable to long, and just all together, it's just been a really, really bad sequence this drive. I don't know how I don't get a stop like this and just start clocking and just start running my normal stuff and stuff that I know he can't stop me in. Instead, I decided to lab random plays, start running zone week. And that's just a pro tip. Don't do this. If you guys are playing a weekend league game versus a bum, if you guys are playing a random game, whatever the case may be, any type of game of importance, do not lab. Take your 2 controllers and go ahead and lab like a normal person. Don't lab like me. It's just the fact that I'm a weirdo. 3rd down and 8, I'm running double post. I'm looking. I go ahead and playmaker R1 up, and I'm going to hit him for the first down to the 46-yard line. And the only reason why so I'm not even going to lie, stuff like that, plays like that, the only reason why I have that guy there is because if I roll out and he does send that I can go ahead and playmaker that dude up, and he's going to be wide open. It's just stuff like that, you know what I mean? He also takes the flat away, which means I can go ahead and hit the post, but for the most part, that's kind of like my bailout route. Someone sends somebody at me when I'm running with my quarterback, especially in salary cap, when I have like a Marcus Mariota, where I have like a Michael Vick, I go ahead and roll out, and because of his speed, people are going to be scared and start sending the spy, and I playmaker him up, and I just go ahead and take it. And I take it for whatever yards I possibly can. If I have Bo Jackson and salary cap, then it may actually be a touchdown. But if he doesn't send the cover 2 right there, if he doesn't send the flat, then I go ahead and run. I make sure that my running back goes in and picks up a block, and I take off. So Alex Smith's going to go ahead and take off, looking like Michael Vick and salary cap, down to the 41-yard line. And we're in perfect cruise control. We can take this to the end of the, we can take this to the end of the 4th quarter. We're up 4 points. The guy can't score. You know what I mean? We're driving down the field doing whatever we want. So I hopefully we can go ahead and win this game. But knowing me, I'm going to do some dumb shit. We can easily go up 3-0, go ahead and collect the 450. And first step of a fucking idiot is the fact that I hiked this ball. Even if I died, I could have took this down to the 4th quarter. There's no point of being in a rush. I'm up 4 and the guy can't score. It's simple. You know what I mean? There's no point of doing that when I could have took it to the end of the 4th quarter and called that play out of the 4th quarter and wasted even more time. But it's whatever. We still picked up a dot, so we're good. So first down and 10. I'm trying to at least take as much clock as I possibly can and score 7. I score 7, I go up 2 possessions, and I win this game. That's how I feel. So first time then I go ahead and run the dive up the middle with Kareem Hunt, and I'm only going to get 2 yards right there. And that's actually Shartanic West that's going to go ahead and fight for a couple of yards. Kareem Hunt is getting harassed. Taking down to 8, I come on the A slot again. It looks like I picked zone weak. I don't remember exactly. I think I picked zone weak, and I don't know why I'd run zone weak versus this type of front, and I do, and he goes ahead and hits me in the backfield, wakes me up, and makes sure I know that I'm a fucking idiot for running zone weak versus that type of front. He's in a 4-4 split where I run that type of run where you know it's going to take forever, and his DNs and his linebackers are going to be able, and they have the speed and they have the strength to go ahead and block shit and smack me in the backfield, which they do. Third down and 9 at the 22-yard line, and from here I'm just thinking, yo, just look for something. If you can't find the post, then just throw it away or at least waste some time, run with your quarterback, and take your 3. I had the playmaker for a second. I don't go ahead and take it because guess what? I'm greedy, and then I go ahead and get wrapped up at the 31-yard line, and I'm forced to take 3. So instead of this is being the dagger drive, winning the game on this drive, I give him a chance. And luckily, he hasn't been able to score a game, or this would be a really, really bad decision versus anybody else. And I thought he blocked the kick for a second. I'm not going to lie. My heart dropped. I thought he blocked the kick. I need to start getting perfect kicks because in Ultimate League, if someone blocks my kick for 6 in a big game, or anyone that's watching this is after the Goes Club Series, you guys know Goes blocked, I think he blocked Legends kick, or someone's kick got blocked by Goes. Sammy's kick got blocked by Goes. So something like that in a big situation where, you know, if you're playing a good player, you're only going to have a couple possessions. For you to drive all the way down the field versus a good player, you know, dodging, feeling comfortable, you know, you get held to 3, so it's not the best drive possible, but you do get 3 in this Madden. I feel like that's really, really good because that's forcing your opponent to drive back down the field. And it's like if your kick gets blocked and he takes it for 6, that's huge. You know, that's a 10-point swing, and it definitely hurts when someone blocks your kick for 6 after you're feeling so comfortable to dot down the field and drive down the field so easily. So first down and 10 at the 23-yard line, he comes on Y out, and we know that we're going to be seeing his passing game. He's not going to run the ball with this much time left, and that makes me feel so, so comfortable. He throws it right at Surson, and guess what happens? Surson doesn't react. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't yick it. So he moves down to the 42-yard line, first down and 10. I feel like, in my opinion, that should have been a pick, but low ball is really, really good this year. So my zone doesn't do anything about it. So second and 9, 3 minutes and 50 seconds after the 43-yard line, he goes ahead and runs the ball for whatever reason. It's not like he's been able to move the ball. Then he goes ahead and hits the drag. He's just running the double drags and running the hurry up as much as he possibly can. And if I can adjust to this and make sure that my free safety goes ahead and plays this, and I just watch the left side of the field, I should be good to go. Third down and 2, he goes ahead and throws it right at my free safety. No pick again, and I'm really irritated, man. I feel like I should have a couple of picks. We're playing all Madden. I feel like, you know, that should have been easy for us to catch a couple of picks right there. He's throwing it right at us. Fourth down and 2, I send the whole entire crib, and he goes ahead and hits the smoke screen, and he's going to get a first down right there, and then he hurries up. So 3 minutes and 22 seconds left after the dot. I sent the whole entire crib, but I should have used the middle myself. Instead, I tried to use the drag because I thought he was going to go ahead and hit the drag, but the drag was running towards the cloud flat, so it made no sense. This time he goes ahead and hits the drag, switches up. I switched up my defense. I don't know why. I used to have a yellow right there. Instead, I don't, and he goes ahead and takes it for 6. Perfect blocking by him. Good play by him. So instead of having a 4th and 2 and locking up and going ahead and getting the ball, instead the game is tied up. So, everyone knows what's about to happen. I'm on my game-winning drive. You guys are probably thinking, all right, Joel's on his game-winning drive. This dude can't spell his own name that he's playing. This guy wakes up and he can't see anything, so there's no way in hell Joel loses this game. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. 31-14. I need to get 7 right here. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. I've done game-winning drives versus the best, versus W versus Goes. You know what I mean? Goes is my son in game-winning drives. You know, I've done game-winning drives versus Joke, versus everybody. And it's like, okay, so when I'm playing a Smo Mojo, I should be able to drive down the field easily and get this game-winning drive like that. I do game-winning drives in my sleep. I feel, honestly, like I'm the most clutch offensive player in Madden. You know what I mean? If you give me a drive, game-winning drive with a lot of time left, or not even a lot of time left, sometimes little time left. I've done miracles before. The only person that I really feel like in a big game I haven't been able to get a game-winning drive it was versus Kiv. And you guys watched that Madden Challenge game. I felt like I could have done a couple of things differently on that game-winning drive to go ahead and capitalize, but instead I didn't. I fall down right there and make sure I don't get hit down to the 37-yard line, and this is a methodical drive. This is a Joel CP Madden 18 drive. Madden 16, Madden 17, we all know I would have scored by now. I would have ran tight flex, hit the wide route with Tyreek Hill, and scored into the end zone that quick and that simple. In this Madden, though, this is a Joel CP drive. This is where I go ahead and just slow everything down. I want you to get angry and irritated. When I play people, I want you to know what I'm running before I'm running it, and I want you to know you're still not going to stop it. You know what I mean? I'm going to run the stretch. I'm going to run the dive. I'm going to throw some quick routes, and you're not going to stop it no matter what. I want to play somebody, and they're able to call it out. Yo, he's throwing this on third down. They still can't stop it. So second down and 12, 1 minute and 53 seconds after the 36-yard line. He hits me in the backfield. So all this trash talk of me saying, hey, I want him to know what I want, blah, 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 and it backfires. Brian Arakpo smacks me back into reality. 2nd down and 12, I'm going to go ahead and run the ball again, but I'm clocking to make sure that if I do punt right here, he doesn't get as much time as he would need, and then he calls a timeout. Good timeout by him right there. And now it's a 3rd down and 11. I'm not going to lie. One thing about my offense is I'm not really good in those 3rd downs. I don't have dots that that I think I need to go ahead and get these 3rd down and 11s, these 4th down and 12s, these big plays in the game when you know they're going to send the whole entire crib. And I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I feel like I need to go ahead, and that's one thing I need to lab before I need to get in the Ultimate League. And I feel like a lot of people need plays like that, but I need a couple of plays in different formations where I run the ball, where it's like, I need to go ahead and dot. Then Alex Smith misses the throw, and my heart went from so happy, I'm so high, I'm doing what I need to do, I'm on top of my high horse, I'm about to win my 3rd straight game, 450, Alex Smith, and he throws it into the dirt. So now it's 4th and 11. And I'm really, really mad. So we know what happens when I'm really, really mad. I feel like I'm not 110% locked in. 4th down and 11. I go back to the same exact plays before because it should have worked the last time. Oh, man. I go ahead and put B on a streak right here. I'm trying to, do something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to cook something up. I put a drag right there just to go ahead and take the flat away. I'm thinking he's going to send the crib. He only sends 4. And my tight end's one-on-one with Brian Arakpo, so that's not going to be good. I go ahead and throw it, and it's going to be out of bounds. 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. And Swag, you heard me, may have finally got his first win on me if I can't stop the run right here. I go ahead and hit Derrick Henry in the backfield. And remember, it's only, he's at the 37-yard line, so it's not like it's a chip shot. He's still going to have to kick the ball. And knowing him, he probably doesn't know how to kick, or he probably doesn't know how to kick well. So 3rd down and 11, I go ahead and lock up. 57 seconds left, 36-yard line. I'm going to get the ball back. You know what I mean? We're tied up. I'm going to get the ball back as long as nothing dumb happens. And he goes ahead and runs the ball again. I thought I was going to get a block shot at the middle, and he goes ahead and runs for the 1st down. And now I got to pray that he missed. So I can go ahead and pull off another Joe CP clutch, you know what I mean, like you guys saw last time. So he's at the 22-yard line, and you guys see he clocks it all the way down. He's going to go ahead and try to kick the game with a field goal. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like down below. You guys see I call timeout. He calls one more play. And I'm going to basically try to go ahead and get a strip in. If I don't, it's going to be a chip shot. And anyone playing for $150, hopefully can hit this. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below if you guys want to go ahead and check my Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeCP. Also, make sure to play on Players Lounge. You guys can find legit games like this all the time. If you guys feel like you guys can play, against the best for money in Madden, 2K, COD, Fortnite. So go ahead and check that out. Also, check me out on Twitter. Make sure to check everything down below in the description. I'm out. Peace.